Hello? 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 Is anyone there? Is anyone there? Are my friends there? Is anyone there? This is Space Shuttle Flip. If any of the family are there. Why am I just hearing static? Why did I start the show like this? I've got no idea. Hey guys, how you doing? What is going on? I hope everyone is super well. Of course, Clint's in. Hilly's here. Michelle, Octo. Now, this is some of the stuff that I've got to do now. Bow, ba-dow, bow, bow. All right. There we go. Ash, how you doing? What's going on? I was mucking around in YouTube Studio and I accidentally killed most of the moderator list. Not literally, but yeah. So I don't think I was like doing something out of spite. Okay, so I hope that everyone is doing extremely well. I'm Tori Favreau, the Geelong-Flipper. Most of you will know that, but just in case you're watching this some other time or I don't know. Anyhow, sell stuff on eBay. That's my full-time gig. Write books. They're on Amazon. That's my fun but not well-paying gig. Anyhow, look them on up. Good. We've got Britt in the room. We've got Ash. Big D Boys. Got Alley Cat there. Okay. Okie dokie. Wow. What a day, guys. I'm pleased. So got stuff listed super early. Went out. Had Thai food. Yum. It'll be on the video. You guys are going to judge who had the best meal between myself and Ali. But I had an interesting little buy. So, yeah, I did. I actually forgot to get the last bit of it, but I'll show you. If I can find it. All right. So, hey guys, what are you doing here? So I was out thrifting. I was hunting. I was scoping, looking, ducking about furtively, and I was at the Salvo's Thrift in Geelong West. Won't mean anything to interstate people, but I saw a bag of action figures. Had a feeling I recognized them, but wasn't too sure. But they were $15, and I lashed out. And to say I'm pleased is a bit of an understatement. I'll show you what I got. So I'm in the process of listing them at the moment. No, okay, I'll have to quickly show you. So this one is a year 2000 Digimon dude. So basically, right, I'll bring it up. Where's my mouse? Professional here. That basically, I think by the time I am done, I think I'll be rocking that one at just a bit over $100. So I found that one, and the rest of it is God. I'm not. I'm talking to myself. Just come to the gym, sure. Okay. Anywho, they are Mobile Suit Gundam toys. And there were 5 of them, and some of them go for about $79. Some of them go for about 50 odd bucks. Thank you, Putty McPud. Thank you, Putty. But either way round for the I don't understand. Either way around for the $15 spent, it's going to, when they sell, it's going to be quite profitable. I was super pleased because I'm always like, hey, I say, I'm like, do you guys have action figures? And most of the time they don't. But today they had these, and the lady goes, "Oh, I just brought them out. She literally just put them out. I picked up the 4, which I think you saw the photo. Yeah, that's the photo for this live. I picked up those Build-A-Bears, and I said, "Oh, do you have any more out the back? Any teddy bears and stuff?" They are Gundam, yeah, from year 2000. And it was surprising, Octo. They actually comped like even incomplete. They actually did really well. Most of these are majority complete. Oh, Putty McPud. When you get the chance, send me a pic. Rescues need to be celebrated. Oh, and you guys are going to laugh. Let's talk about Paragirl for life. Well, hopefully she's not in the chat. So she saw that video of me saying I found another one. That's the one I found. It's already been private sold to her. I said to her, these things are like your crack, aren't they? So she's buying this one and private sold the Funshine Bear that I've got at the offsite. So they're going up to her. And basically apparently they're not going anywhere. But yeah, she's going to pick up those. I better remember to look for whatever that was later. Yes, Octo, I saw the hoodies, and I don't know, like the family was teasing me, but I'll tell you right now, I would wear it. I'd wear it. CJ, how you doing? And hoodie off. That would actually be funny. But yeah, anyhow, so Gundam, very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with the Digimon dude. They were some wins. But it was even funny. It was like in that bag, that like the lady, she was lovely. Like they're always nice in there. She had no idea what they were. She just went, "Oh, there's 12 things here. One of them's big." So yeah, she listed up for $15. And when I realized there was Gundam, I don't know a lot about Gundam, by the way. I'm talking about it like I do. I don't. I know what Gundam is, but yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll get them. They're only this big. They are so detailed, though. Like whoever makes them, it was very, very clever. Putty McPud. So, guys, real talk. How are your sales? Please let me know. It's not all doom and gloom, but I can tell you right now. I saw that. I saw the post and made my heart happy. How are your sales, guys? Mine over the last 24 hours have not been great. For one day, I only sold that. And I'm grateful for the sale. Like it was $2 and I turned it into $20 plus post. But today's been a little bit better, but it's predominantly thank you to Paragirl buying the bears off me. Now, here's the thing. New Joy, awesome. Elvis 30 centimeter bear today. That's fantastic. Yeah, look, the books that you found in that photo, though, the Star Trek ones, I hope they do really well for you. It's a bit of a hit and miss category. Some of them that I've looked up before did well. Others didn't do so well, but still a great find. Trish, no sales and one return. Tomorrow is another day. Absolutely. Clint, you do. And like I said in the tough love video, I do think that we do need to, you've got to list every day, or you've got to list 7 items and give yourself a backup that you're scheduling. Just list 7 items and schedule them for every day of the week. That way you've got at least one listing, which means there's activity in your store every day. So yeah, that is certainly something to consider. I'm on the fence now. I used to have the approach of, put them all in the draft bank and release them day by day, but like Ali schedules and it works for her. So I'm not sure if what is accurate and what is not. Just do what works for you. Make sure there's something new in your shop every day. I don't care how it gets there. Just put something there. Zeke side, how are you? Okay, only 2 on eBay. Yeah, the whole listing thing though. Oh, I picked this up too. I don't think it's worth much, but the bright yellow tickled the autism. It's a tweenies toy. I got it for $3. Unfortunately, there's something, I don't know if it's just a plug or what, but it's in a bum. It looks like she's meant to sit on a seat. But do you guys remember that show? I don't know what it was my children, it was their vintage, but I've got that for $3 anyhow. Okay. I'm sorry, Trish. Thoughts are with you and big hugs to you. 20s, yeah, absolutely, Britt. That's right. Now, guys, we need to play the saddest of songs. We need to play The Last Post even, though that would probably not be the right tune. It does look like a Smurf, CJ. It's a 20. Can't remember what its name is, though. We lost 5 channel members today. Gone in the flash of an eye. Thank you, channel members who received their free channel membership and decided not to renew. You'll be missed, and we're going to talk about you. Let's start with, I'm kidding. But yeah, so bye. Let's have a look here. Twin Towns. I don't know what Twin Towns is. Twin Cross, that's awesome. Heaps of anime DVDs, that's always a good win. How did the Hulk Transformer go? Because I got the Venom one, which I haven't listed, but that looked promising. Some of them, though, don't seem to do so well. Okay, so Clint, is that a question or is that person in the chat? Because I'm going to block them immediately. Twin Towns, the RSL club. Okay. Now, Zeke site, I'm going to give you a quick tip, all right? People overthink their photos. Yes, I've got these panels, but that's from when I used to stream on TikTok about 5 or 6 years ago. I still don't think my photos are great because these things clamp onto the sides of the desk, so I've got no back-facing light. But here's my quick tip for you, and then I want to find out what that $10 thing means. All you need for good photos, mate, is one of these. Really? One of these and adjust the settings on your phone. All right? These lights are $14. Go down to Officeworks. Not even kidding. Go down to Officeworks. Don't do it now. Go down to Officeworks and buy yourself a sheet of white, thick paper. Card preferably, but, decent size. All right? And then all you got to do is basically put it against a wall or wherever you like and make sure that the back of the paper curves up. All right? One piece of paper. Put some blue tack or on the wall to hold it in place, that it comes down in a curve. Use this light or or change the bulb in your roof. As long as the shadow isn't falling too badly on it, that, and then you put your phone onto what's the thing? Vivid? What do we put our phone on? Vivid or something? Something. It's the second setting on an iPhone, but you basically go, I'll have a quick look. I'll find the darn thing and tell you, because if you want to do a basic setup, you can go very, very basic. Vivid. All right. That's what I do, unless it's clothing when it has to be spot on. So, bit of paper, a light, vivid, adjust your brightness to about 0.7, and you'll get good photos. Then when you upload them to eBay, not on your phone, like on your phone, yes, but you go into the listing. For some reason, the listing tool when inside each listing is better than the bulk listing one. So go into it and adjust the brightness on the first photo by hitting the sun thing. Adjust that to 12. Don't touch the shadow. And I think you'll find you'll be very, very impressed with the results. And all up, it'll have cost you about $20. All right. Thank you so very much for your comments. I do appreciate it. And sadly, because your name is a ridiculous one, I can't even read it out loud because I'm not going to use that language. But you know what we can do? Because everyone in the channel who actually watches knows it's a bit of fun. And that was a sale. Oh, oops, sorry. Sorry, if you're watching if you watch the recording, sorry that I just booted you. I don't have time. Okay, Zeekside, awesome. So if you spend $40 tomorrow at Savers, you get $10 off. Oh, wow. Okay, so the challenge has been laid, but I'll tell you one thing right now, Mr. Foulmouth Flipper. You didn't even text me our first stop, so at the moment, I can't even agree to it. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. Someone promised me a text message today that didn't eventuate. All righty. Well, that was clever. I thought I actually put them in goodbye time. We'll go time out. Nice 24-hour period. There we go. And then I might actually be able to just, I don't know. I just don't have time for it. Anyone who watches knows we have a bit of fun with the Care Bears. Best location for you. Prepare yourself. Ain't nobody got. Do you remember that? That was fantastic. So there was a lady, I think I can't remember what actually, there was a fire or something. And then she's like, ain't nobody got time for that. And it got remixed into quite a popular meme song. I think that was it. There was another one. Yeah, her apartment was on fire. Carol, how you doing, mate? What's going on? Good to see you. That's it. Sweet Jesus, there's a fire. I'll see if I can quickly find it. Probably have to sit through an ad. Oh, no.
Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm not going to play the whole thing. I know someone just sort of mucked around and did it, but I don't know if it became a real song, and I don't want to be pinged for it later. But it was just such a funny thing. They also auto-tuned a man who was, I think he was reporting a home invasion or something, and he was so theatrical in the way he was reporting on it. He was just like, "Wow, okay, let's do a song." Para, how you doing? I just showed everyone your new acquisition. Can you imagine that the podcast is literally called Ain't Nobody Got Time for That? Certainly don't have time for that nonsense. So yeah. Wow. 35 people in the room, guys, 16 thumbs. I don't know why it infuriates me so much. I should be getting used to it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ah, there you go. I sold the Blade Trilogy box set. Thank goodness. I like the Blade movies. I think Wesley did a good job. That was a franchise that was sort of underutilized. Britt, thank you. You've been scouring the internet. That's awesome. Oh. You understand, like, with great power. Can you imagine though, guys, we like everyone just ends up as a moderator Ka-chow and ka-splat. But yeah, so if you're frustrated because you aren't getting many sales, then for 24 hours it was that. I made $100 today, which I am grateful for. And I'm super grateful also that I had a lovely repeat sale from all those Matchbox cars from Jeremy. Super grateful for that. And I've got a good feeling that I'll be doing more business with him. So yeah, I'm enjoying the Matchbox cars. They've been a really good source of fun. It's funny. You'll see in the new video, like I've grabbed another box and I'm about to start listing them. And yeah, I enjoyed them though. I enjoyed them. Okay. Octo, he is on the grapevine. Mate, I would like to be that every time someone's banned, I get a sale. Oh, Fairmouth Flipper is bloody sending me stuff now. Look out. Here we go. All right, I'll check that address, mate. Check that address. See how far it is away. Not for now. Not for now, Octo. Name and shame, CJ. That's pretty ordinary. $8 books at Vinnie's. Well, and please don't tell me they were just normal novels, because I've got a bad feeling they probably were. Did I see any ridiculous pricing today? I didn't. I don't think so. Oh, the salvos, it was weird. They had the salvos I went into and got the good stuff. Octo's been a moderator for ages, Andrew. But I'm glad you noticed. Yeah, so basically, some of the books at this salvos were $6 each. But you could see like they'd put the new sticker over the top and mark them down to $1. I was like, why even start at $6? Yeah, that sucks, CJ. That's ordinary. Woof, how you doing? Okay, let's have a look here. Hilly's waiting for payment. Oh, they made you confirm the bank details. It will come through, mate. I know it's frustrating, but it will come through. Yeah, thank you for your loyalty. It's weird. Like, I've been with eBay for 27 plus years, but they go, we see that you've been a member for 26 years. And I feel like I know 27. Maybe they just top out. Back the day was good. 2 jellyfish and a seahorse. I don't know if you guys saw, I've been listing up. I found a whole heap of these, and they actually go really well, surprisingly. So I got 11 of those. I'm about to list them. Just got to throw the pictures across. See, yeah, the oppos that do the book bags, that's the way to go. Just remove the greed. Books are so heavily donated, they'd rather throw them in the bin. Yeah, I think so too, Octo. I think they'll go well. At first, I was going to bundle them, and I was like, don't be stupid, because the comps on them are actually, that's the world tour, and the comps on them are quite favorable. I was angry, though, as I went through, because, I'm a man of anger and justice. And I far out. One of the packs has been broken into, and someone has nicked the 2 mystery shopkins out of it. Thieves. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyone hit the Macca's Squishmallows? Is that a current thing? I don't know. I've been finding that, like, unless they're really, 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 like, rare ones, is it just my imagination, or is the market dying for them? Because, I look at them and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look very promising. Yeah, someone was getting excited about the AFL cards recently. And I don't know if they're that good, because I'm not into footy. I got no idea. And after my own disaster of selling that one Pokemon card, I think I'm done with cards, because I don't know what I'm doing with them. And I don't know all the intricacies, particularly the no, I'm lying. I've actually got 2 full decks with hundreds of them in there, but they're not like Pokemon cards. I think they're Magic the Gathering or something similar. But it is a bit of a tough one, because I don't know. It's like I didn't pay much for them, and there may be a card and they're worth a lot. But do I want to spend time scanning them all to only find out that maybe they are fakey? So that's a tough one for me. That's a tough one. All right, so let's just quickly find some stuff here that I've got to do some work at the same time. I want to get a little bit ahead and build up that little draft bank, because I'm really pleased with where I went. Magic cards are easier to sell if played with. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a good deal, CJ. Hadsy, how you doing, mate? Squishmallows, $2 to $3. Haven't comped them yet. That's why we have death piles, mate. I'm guilty as charged. Littlest Pet Shop Monopoly. Yeah, I had somewhere here. Oh, there they are. See, I don't know. Wait, Pokemon Seasons 1 to 17. That's a great pickup. So I bought these recently. I don't even know what they are. They were $2. They look cute, so I was like, yeah, I'll give them a shot. I'll have to lens them. They're probably just, I don't know. They're probably just, I don't know. That's a technical term for I don't know. Hatchimals. Okay, thank you, mate. They're not pencil toppers, but yeah, I think Octo will. Oh, here's the thing. Oh, look at me doing a live unboxing. They got these down the bottom of all them. They got these things. So Octo, that I don't know what they are, mate, but they're like little. And then they feel like pencil toppers, the rubber. These are. Wait a second. These guys, they're messing with my emotions. Because they have got Care Bear expressions, but they're not Care Bears, but they've also got the mark on the back. But there's other animals in there too. Don't know. There's a clear one. I'm sure that's worth $2,000. Some of them have got like hearts on their bums. I don't know. I'll scan them. They were $2, and I thought, I don't know what they are. So I'll try them. All right. So give me a second here. I'm gonna just try to get some of this stuff resolved because I've got to find the broken packet of the Shopkins, which was darn annoying. We are rich. We are rich. You know what? That part doesn't matter. It does, but it doesn't matter. It was just fun. I enjoyed it. Use AI description. No, I won't do that. Don't tell me how to live. Save for later. Now, guys, who is keeping up? See, Andrew. Have a good night, mate. I'll have a look at your text and I'll get back to you. It's a packet of Tim Tams, Clint, if they're on special. Otherwise, it's just loaded disappointment. I found the Harry Potter. They were the paper ones, yeah. One, I mean, yeah, I don't. How was when Octo and I did the live on his? How was the ad spacing? Was it like, did you guys get slammed a lot, or I have no idea because I was talking. So okay, yeah. Look, the ads on mine are set to. I think they set it to a medium frequency, so that may be a part of it. Oh, okay, cool. Clint didn't see an ad. Oh, there you go. I started. Oh, really? I've got no idea. Yeah, if you're on premium, you won't be getting ads on them, Hilly. So that's the benefit of giving them your money. But at the same time, too, I mean, the creator still does get paid from premium views, so that's always a good thing. Disney's World of Wonder, they're everywhere in the Oppie. How much did you sell them for, though, Kaz? Yeah, Linda, I get you, mate. Something like that for me doesn't feel right either. but there's obviously benefits. I'm thinking if there we go. I was busy looking for the broken Shopkins pack. I was like, if I just find that one now, and that way I can get it out of the way and I don't have to sweat on finding the right photos as much. $35, you can pick them up for $3. Okay. Solid advice, mate. Solid advice. So what was the best thing that you, three fugglers? Oh, what? I didn't know they made noises. That was well done, Hilly. Make sure that you smash them because, as you know, big fan of that. Actually, let's have a look here. So I'm going to copy that and the Shopkins packs. Yeah, I found them for $5 each. And I know they're popular, so I was just like, just get them. And they comp really well. So I'm hoping that they do exceedingly well. The Coles Pokemon cards. Yeah, look, I must admit, one of the ones I regret not getting them, I don't even know if they're in the shops now. I mean, if I want to get it badly enough, I'm sure I could. But the Batman, because I love Batman, I'm like, why didn't I get the Batman fugglers? They're just fun. They're stupid. They look stupid and they're fun. Octo, what do you mean? What does that term mean, please? Like the unpunched cards or something? Yeah, I just so I remember looking at them going, oh, they're cool. They're cool. They're cool. And it's funny though, the Batman one is the least cool, but it's Batman. So go figure. I plan on doing that one day, mate. I plan on doing that one day. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So do they all come without, like, with that little bit of cardboard hole in it, and then when they put them on the shelves, that's what buggers them up? Okay. Yeah, well, I've got 5,000 not in a box Matchbox cars. I must admit, it does legitimately feel like a fun little treasure hunt. Though, having said that, I know vaguely what that. If you guys are getting into Diecast, Matchbox have a thing called Red Line, and it's basically just the tires have got red lines in them, and that's a higher quality Matchbox car. And the Hot Wheels have got treasure hunts, so you can look for the word. I think it's TH. Somewhere on the car, the car will have a far superior paint job on it, and not all of them are worth heaps, but some of them are worth gazillions of dollars. Ah, okay. Thanks, Hilly. What's one pass? I honestly don't know. Oh, okay, cool. With the difference between Hot Wheels and Matchbox, Hot Wheels own Matchbox now. They bought them out some time ago. Typically, Matchbox cars are more based on real life vehicles, and Hot Wheels do the fantasy ones, but it's sometimes using the car body shape of a real existing vehicle. So that's where, like, let's have a look here. For example, oh man, I was here, but this is a 2006 Ford Crown Victoria, right? And this, I'll just show you. So that is a Matchbox car. It is based on a real life vehicle, whereas Hot Wheels will have fantasy vehicles. But yeah, in all the cars that I've had a look at, I haven't found any special editions yet, or if I have, I'm too uneducated to notice them. I generally just run my fingernail over the tires because the special ones all have rubber tires. But yeah, there's the Hot Wheels community is pretty good. But it is one of those things. It sometimes it feels like a deep dive, whereas I just like looking up the car and comping it and taking the photos. I've got to pick it up at the post office. I've got this little rotating disc for them, so I'm going to be mucking around with that. Having a bit of fun. It is almost a niche within a niche. Absolutely. Yeah, the Monster High, I managed to pick up some of them as well. Some of them are worth money, some are not. That surprised me, but I still put $10 on them. For the majority, like even the cheaper cars, I'll put $10 on them. And if they sell, great. And if they don't, that's fine. Once they become age stock, I will start bundling them back out and just moving them en masse. But I like them. I don't know. It sort of gives me a chance to be a little kid and have a bit of a fang around with them. And I think someone was asking me, someone on the Geelong-Flipper family Facebook group was asking, I'm so sorry because I know it was one of you guys. I just can't remember who posted it. They found cars and they said they're a bit dinged and dirty. I'll give them to my kid to play with. Don't, because the collectors don't care. The loose cars are actually more desirable to a lot of collectors than the carded ones, simply from the point of perspective. Sorry, Wolf, I couldn't remember, mate. But yeah, so some of the loose cars, like that one's beat up, it'll still fetch good money because the body's in good shape. And some of the guys strip them of their paint and they repaint them like in the proper models. So never overlook it. You can, yeah, that's there you go, Octo. Great minds, huh? Yeah, it won't matter. The amount of customization that some of the guys do to them is quite incredible. Like they paint them, clean them, and they make them look even more like a real car. Hilly, it doesn't matter if they're scratched. Zeke site, Lego, yes. Look, if you really wanted to get into it, and this is not a recommendation. Personally, I would leave the cleaning of those cars to the buyer. Give them a light clean if they're really dirty, because I know a lot of them do end up with dust and dirt on them. However, I was looking up today, like say, for example, the windshield of this car. Now, my eyes aren't good enough to read that at the moment, but say it's an old vehicle. Some people get tempted to try to buff out the scratches you can use baking soda or toothpaste. It will buff out light scratching on plastic. But some of these cars are even older than me, and that's saying something. So you don't want to be trying to buff something with a toothbrush and just busting the window of it. Collectors will quite happily buy them like that. So just got an offer. Look out. So no, I'm not clapping for you guys. All of a sudden, this little midge thing flew past. I mean, thank you so very much. But yeah, the collectors will buy them. They're worth getting, and I love them as a backup. And they're a bit of a break from the normal stuff that I do. So it's one of those things. I just like. I just grab them when I see them. Anywhere up to 50 cents if they're in good nick. anywhere up to 50 cents. I'll grab them. Like I said, folks, they are just neat little bread and butter. You will find that a lot of them probably won't move, just so as you're aware of it and aren't disappointed. But the ones that can move, I mean, to even go 50 cents into $10, that's good. I'm happy with that. No, Wolf, you won't have to worry about it because okay, so what I would suggest you do, if you don't mind, go through and one of my videos shows you how to photograph them, and that will give you some tips on how to present them. And I do take or just look at my more recent listings. I know I take good photos of those cars, but you'll only have the opportunity to write used. So don't put fair condition. They're used. Take great photos, and the buyer can figure it out for themselves. The photos tell the story with those cars. Most of the time, I'm only using AI descriptions of them just because it drops more keywords into the thing for Cassini to read. The buyers aren't going to read them. The guys who buy these cars, like Jeremy, who buys a lot off me, they know what they're buying. They will look at the photos really carefully. So I would make super sure that I take about nine photos, and then at the end I sort of break, because a lot of people don't like their hands being in, and because some people are funny about seeing tattoos on a hand, I try to make sure that my tattoos aren't visible. But I hold the car like that, and then I turn it over, and I make sure it's angled that the writing on there can be read, because the collectors will look at that. They will care about it. Whereas for me, it just tells me what sort of car it is. And for that brief moment, I get to be a kid and play with them. But, I might get to play with 30 cars in one day. They're just fun. Yeah, but they are used condition. And yeah, like Octo said there. And make sure, though, like I said, even if for me, because I do want to get higher prices, I don't know where I put them. Oh, yeah. So these are the smaller bags than what Drew sent me, but I'm using them for the larger cars. I just got these reclosable bags. I don't care if they never reclose, because I won't. I send every car in a bag. So, and what I do is, if I've got one nearby, I don't. I literally put them in a bag, then put them in a bigger bag, and then put that in the tub. If you put them in loose, you're on a fool's errand. That's how I started doing it, and it's just stupid. But yeah, so they're most definitely good fun. Hey, Curious Cat, how are you, mate? I basically would agree with that, and I actually think you could. It is totally an okay business expense. That's actually a really good idea. You mean like the A5 sleeves? At the end of the day, it's just to stop them from doing it. Hey, Donald, how are you, mate? No, basically, I don't do that, but you can. It's just I guess if you really want to spell it out for them, that is the best place to put it. I've got a keyboard shortcut that I use. If you ever look at my listings, I basically hit XZ and it says you refer to photos. There's nothing additional, because sometimes people will look at your stuff and they go, "Oh, it doesn't have the pistol." No, that's why it's not photographed. So yeah, it doesn't hurt to double dip. I absolutely agree. Do both of them. But yeah, they're all just little helpful things that we can do to make that experience a bit easier. It's just one of those things I've got to get better at too. Now, I've just got to quickly double check something here, so as I don't screw up. Okay, that one is listed. Cool beans. New Joy, this is what we like. And heating dinner, what is dinner? Linda, I know everyone's in a different position, but basically I absolutely love listing on the computer. I used to do it on the phone, but my hands hurt too much. I just take some pain stuff, but on the computer, it's fantastic. So much easier. I can do it a lot more quickly. I can use a lot of the computer shortcuts and other bits and pieces. So basically, New Joy, with the Nerf stuff, I just realized, New Joy, you must have been one of our fallen heroes today. No star anymore. You're still a star to me, and thank you for moderating. What I can tell you, mate, is it all depends. Make sure you are checking. Just because I'm buying Nerf, it is one of those things, mate. Just double check for yourself, because some of them are trash, some of them don't sell. You've got to make sure they work. If you're out and about and you're actually looking for Nerf, and you can do a sly live fire in the Oppo. Just carry a foam dart with you and test it in the shop. All right. Getting there with the Shopkins listings, guys. If you've only just tuned in, and I got a whole heap of these. They were $5 each. So I'm just getting that listing done as I was doing it. Hey, Roy, how are you, mate? Glad that you're here. So yeah, I actually got a offer before. I think it's low, but I'm going to take it. 2 notifications. Oh, it's not too bad. I wanted $30 for a tie. They've offered me 22. I'm going to take that now. Don't know if I'm going to hear the cha-ching because it's connected to my my computer. But I'll say thank you to Phil. Come on, play the music. Play the music. Play the music. Ha ha! That's a live cha-ching. I'm happy with that. So yeah, that was, I think, $1 into $22 plus postage. So there we go. Happy with that. Trust me, I'm happy with that. Hello, Income. My name's Tori. I'd like to meet you. Oh, Curious Cat. Thank you, mate. We got to do that. I think it's hard, isn't it? Like your regular everyday books, absolutely. I believe they are a dying breed unless you start bundling them up, because it's just getting harder and harder to sell some of those. Linda, well done. Yeah, it cannot hurt. $5 things from the post office. Batman lights, normally 20. It can't hurt, mate. I did see some of that Batman stuff at the post office. That was from ages ago, actually, because I know the post office I saw it at, and I don't go to that one often. Ain't nobody got time for that. Syphilita. You're more than welcome. And it's like, for me, I love the books so much. The only thing I find generally is that it can be a little bit painful, purely because they are so darn heavy in my tubs. So that can get the better of me at times. Wow. So the Shopkins will probably be the majority of my sale tomorrow. And guys, just so as you do know, we've got about 5 minutes left on stream. I tend to do the hour so as we don't overdo it. So feel free to promote yourself too, like promote your stores or your Instagram, other bits and pieces, your YouTube channels if you've got them. Because I know there's a few people here that do. So please do it. We'd all love to support you. And Hadsy had a good idea. Jumping and maybe following each other's stores. You could do that. It's just going to be soup tonight, Beck, I think. Chicken sweet corn soup. Dinner's nearly ready. Lovely, lovely. But yeah, the Batman stuff, I think it'll go okay. Particularly like if I don't know if it was exclusive to the post office, but check, and if it is, that might be a good angle to try to move that stuff on, Australian exclusive or something. Just be super careful, like really check. Yeah, I agree. Like I don't care if I'm in there comping. I tell you the one place I never ever have felt weird about comping because they seem to embrace it at Savers. I don't care. I'll stand in the middle of the aisle. Well, you guys see me doing it. I'll just stand off to one side, and sometimes I'll even have a second trolley, and I'll comp and just put all the ones I don't want back into the other trolley, and then I can return them easily. Though one time kids started playing with stuff as I was rejecting it, so I didn't have to do anything with it. It was fabulous. Thanks, New Joy. Soup is good. Soup is good. I mean, I know Joe keeps bragging about her soup, but I make a good soup too. Except, oh my god, I made the chicken soup and put leek in it. Right, I bloated to the point I thought I was going to explode. It wasn't fun. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I hope people are going to buy these little shoppykins because I want them to go. Like, share, subscribe. Sandra, hey, mate. Hi. We've done well, guys. We're, no pun intended, we've been cooking with gas. I've actually got 11 listings done, and you guys have been my listing buddies. Now, we've got to have real talk here for a second. So today I found the four Build-A-Bears, right? Because the Care Bear stock is dwindling, are we happy if it brings joy to people to accept Build-A-Bears into our hearts as listing buddies? I bloody hope so, because I bought the 4 of them. They'll still sell anyhow, but I'm doing them cheaper because they're listing buddy alternatives. But yeah, I was like, I'm running out of listing buddies. Sandra, I got news for you, mate. 3 hours is called a sleep. You went through 2 sleep cycles. Bless your heart. That's amazing. Celery soup, New Joy. Celery soup. I've never had it. I trust your judgment. Linda, look, with the Build-A-Bears, depending on the ones you get, some of them are worth like crazy money. Some of them you'll really struggle to sell. Particularly now, I don't know why, but like I find most of my Build-A-Bears, well, today was different, but I find most of the Build-A-Bears at Savers, and they've started putting $11 on them when they first go out. Now, just so as you guys know, it's generally the clothes that are the expensive part of a Build-A-Bear, unless it's a very rare one. So that is something to be aware of. If they're heavily dressed, Okay, Putty. Thank you. Well, I appreciate it. I'll figure it out with you, mate, and get them away. Okie dokie. So, no Care Bears here, just a large octopus. That's a good one. Sonic the Hedgehog. Wait, Brit. What? Is that a real thing? I've got multiple Star Wars Build-A-Bears, Hilly. And yeah, it's surprising. I've got cool ones. Like I've got the Darth Vader one. I've got Boba Fett. And I know I've got others. I can't recall at the top of my head. Most of them are listed. You should be able to see a couple of them in there. But yeah, you're right. It's surprising. I've still got 30. Oh, no. They still comp well. Oh, that was the. Did you hear that? That was the tie being sold and paid for. So don't know if it's a viewer, but thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, I did not know that. So that's informative and good. It's something to look at. I would have got it anyhow, but is it? Oh, you got the one that's just covered in the Star Wars logo. I've seen that one too. Mine are actually in the outfits. So the Boba Fett one, I think I found it. I found it at a Vinnie's. I want to say not in Preston. I can't remember where the heck we were. We've never been back there, but I can't remember which one it was. But I got that fairly cheap, and yeah. So, but it's a weird thing, isn't it? It's a really weird thing. It's like, okay, well, come on, cough up the good stuff. Yeah, it was just $22 for a tie, Linda. I'm happy with that, mate. Like I said, I paid like $1 or $2 for it. Oh, does it look like? Do they look like the creatures? Like, does the Sonic one? Is it Sonic, or is it a bear that wears Sonic clothes? Is that a Hello Kitty that is Hello Kitty? Like, you know how I found the Pikachu one, or is it clothes like Hello Kitty? So interesting. See, there's a whole little world there that we're not always familiar with. So that is really good to know. All right. Guys, we'll wrap up in 2 minutes. And I think this is a record. I do think this is a record. I have done 11 listings. It's actually Hello Kitty. I'm gonna look it up. That's cute. I wrote Help Kitty. Oh, they are cute. Michelle, that's a great idea. Rye, did you see that? That is awesome. That's a really good advice. Preston save us. I don't mind Preston. Yeah, they're cool. They're very cool. Complete my listing. I will. That's awesome sauce. Build-A-Bear sell the bear skins. What do you mean by that, Britt? And then once you answer, mate, we'll wrap it up. So, but I don't understand. Do you mean like the unstuffed? The unstuffed bear? Do you mean look for it and unstuff the bear? Or what do you mean? I don't understand. Okay, I'm low-key stoked on that little shenaniganeries because I just did all the smaller ones. Build-A-Bear on the, I got today. Light brown has a heart. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, Octo. No, it doesn't wreck it forever. Don't worry about it. I just chuck them into a, like Rye sends them a lot more professionally than me. I just bang them into a tracked cardboard envelope. Charge your customer about $8 odd, and you'll be sweet. That's really cool. I did not know that. Did not know it. Unstuffed, then the bike. Okay. Wow. Though that, I mean, what do you do? Do you photograph it as stuffed and then just say to the customer, "Hey, I'm going to unstuff it"? Because let's face it, I'm finding them on the Thrift. So I don't know. I'd rather just sting them for the post. Right. The channel's not crap. If you can if you can find the video quickly, throw a link in. Otherwise, we'll point to it another time. That's what I was thinking, Sandra. It wouldn't be a great one if people are rural. So no, I get that. The ones I found today were sweet. You can see them in the thumbnail. But yeah, then they had different degrees of stuffing. When I was in the States, I got a Batman Build-A-Bear, and I think it cost me like $30 US to make it, and it had the Batman voice, like, I'm Batman, but the voice has gone flat, and you have to unstitch them and unstuff them to get to the voice module. So I'm kind of like, I don't have time for that. Do you like that? It was sort of like, I tried. Now, the unstuffed ones go to the USA. You tell the customer to get stuffed. And yet you do so well. I think it's one of those ones where they get angry with their overlord, Octo, and then they're trying to appease you. Oh, yeah. I remember that, Rye. Well, we'll have to do a better one. But yeah, it was still a good video. It was still informative, but you were just getting used to it, dude. It still got value, absolutely. But you know what, guys? I am going to call it quits for the evening. I hope that you guys have a really good night too. We are going to, I'm going to finish this video and get it uploaded. And that way channel members will be able to see it this evening. Everyone else can see it tomorrow. If you're on the fence about becoming a channel member, please consider it. Go to the main page of my YouTube channel. It starts off at $1.49 a month, and it really, really helps out. So have a look at that if that's something you think you can do. If not, just simply click the like. Make sure you're ringing the bell for notifications. And most importantly, be good to yourselves. And I really, really do appreciate the fact you guys are a part of my life. So have a good night, and I will no doubt see you tomorrow. Bye for now, though.